If you're familiar with the original animated series, the Winx Club was all about girl power, friendship, and fairy dust. However, the Netflix adaptation, The Winx Saga, isn't all fairy dust, especially behind the scenes, at least according to this one Showbiz star. Find out what this actor has to say about the hit series only in today's video, so make sure you keep watching if you don't want to miss out on the latest. The star of the beloved teen drama, Fate: The Winx Saga on Netflix, Abigail Cowen, wants people to know that while life in showbiz may seem glamorous and thrilling, it's also full of self-doubt and rejection. Abigail Cowen plays Bloom, a teenage fairy with recently found abilities, in the Netflix series Fate: The Winx Saga. The second season program has established itself among other teen dramas by making it into the streaming service's top 10 rankings in numerous nations. It's a fantastic gig with a devoted fan base that has given Cowen a stable job and allowed her to travel to Ireland for filming. She wants people to know that, despite her success, working in Hollywood is not as simple or as magical as one may believe. The 24-year-old acknowledges having moments of self-doubt where she wonders, is this crazy? Is it going to work out? Is this actually going to be sustainable? She is very honest about the fact that she frequently encounters rejection and says that the experience never stops, at least until you're Brad Pitt or something, says the star. She was born on a farm in a little town of Oviedo, Florida, where she says wanting to enter the entertainment industry is definitely not common. So the fact that Cowen made her way to Hollywood may be as uncommon as realizing you're a fairy. I grew up in kind of the middle of nowhere. We had land and animals and stuff like that, Cowen relates. It wasn't a neighborhood where you had your next door neighbor that you would go ride bikes with. I had my brother, and we were like, what do we do today? Let's go create a story outside and go use our imaginations. I fell in love with that and wanted to do it as a career. At the age of 12, Cowen's mother permitted her to sign with an agent who advised her to stay in Florida as a child and live a typical life before relocating to Los Angeles. She talked about how she went through similar experiences in high school to Bloom's, which allowed her to learn from the situation, for which she is now really grateful. Cowen said that the first job she got after moving to Los Angeles was a recurring role on The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina in 2018. Before playing Sabrina, Cowen revealed that she was sharing an old apartment in North Hollywood with a roommate who actually slept next to her on another mattress on the floor. She also admitted that she occasionally slept on friends' couches. Looking back, the actress categorically describes it as a journey. In Cowen's Bloom, who is a fire fairy from the Winx Saga, her character enrolls in school to learn how to control her magical abilities. There, Bloom and her 4 closest friends encounter recognizable themes like friendship, love, and rivalry. The education of young people with special abilities, as in Fate: The Winx Saga, is a common backdrop in storytelling. Harry Potter's Hogwarts may be the most well-known school for magical arts, but there are also current plot lines. The upcoming spin-off of Amazon's The Boys, called Gen V, will be set around a college for superheroes. In Peacock's Vampire Academy, vampires and their guardians attend a special school called. These programs, especially Fate: The Winx Saga, in Cowen's opinion, connect with the viewers when the mythology is balanced with realism, even though they are in a fantastical world. According to Cowen, their showrunner Brian Young does a great job of bringing in real-life challenges that many young people encounter and that she herself faced as a child. Even her parents said that they could relate to what was happening in the show when they were younger, even up to now. Now, moving on to other related news of the show. As much as everyone is happy that Fate: The Winx Saga got a sequel, unfortunately, it still failed to fix its representation issues despite trying. While there was undoubtedly an achievement in the show's advancement, terrible decisions regarding the accurate representation of BIPOC persisted. When Season 1 was first released, there was a lot of controversy for several reasons. Fans of the show's inspiration, the bright, animated children's program Winx Club, which was first produced in Italy, objected to the dark production design and the old, out-of-date costumes. The clothing choices for Fate fell short of the standards set by the Winx girls, who were consistently at the forefront of fairy fashion. The Winx Club's members, however, were more diversified and each had a rich past and distinct personality. The addition of Paulina Chavez as Flora in Season 2 was an attempt to fix this, but Chavez's short screen time and easy-to-remove plot overshadowed this small victory. One of the underlying issues about representation in the show is that Musa is still portrayed by an ethnically ambiguous character. The portrayal of BIPOC was the most problematic aspect of Season 1. Protest against the portrayal of Musa and Tara's characters generated the loudest outcry. Alicia Applebaum portrays Musa in Fate, an original music fairy with a deep history entrenched in East Asian tradition, since Applebaum is mixed race but does not have Musa's East Asian origins. And since Winx Club creator Ignio Straffi has said that Musa is physically modeled on the Asian American Lucy Liu. Applebaum's casting has generated a lot of controversy, even though it seems like the show's creators tried to hide behind Applebaum's ethnic ambiguity. A quick Google search will show that she is not East Asian. Also in this season, we finally get to see Flora, but her inclusion doesn't add up. Tara, though, is another matter. Many people mistakenly believed Flora, the Earth Fairy from the original series, to be a new version of herself, when she was first introduced to fans as the main Earth fairy of the show. But the problem wasn't a name change. The white woman, Elliot Salt, was chosen for the part. Winx Club's Flora, who is visibly Latina and was modeled after Jennifer Lopez, has led many fans to feel that the character has been entirely whitewashed. When the authors heard this, they didn't waste any time stating that Tara was a completely different character and did not serve as a stand-in for Flora. Even in Season 1, Tara makes a brief reference to her cousin Flora. Flora will eventually appear in Season 2. The Latina actress Paulina Chavez was chosen to face her, which seemed like a small but significant victory. This made it possible to show Flora accurately. However, the victory was actually modest, because Flora's inclusion in the program came a little too late. The fact that Salt has had 2 seasons of screen time while Showbiz has only had 1 is a clear example of providing white actors with BIPOC-specific roles. Even with her new cast member status, Flora receives significantly less attention than any of the other girls. Even then, she doesn't appear until the 2nd episode. It's also very challenging to empathize with Flora in sequences, like the one where she's the last Winx left trapped inside Althea in the conclusion. Flora serves as a conduit for the other characters to solve their own issues. Even more shockingly, it is revealed toward the end of the season that Flora's transfer to Althea was entirely motivated by her desire to console Tara as her family was being torn apart. Her entire being in the series is dedicated to Tara. As much as we love to see Flora finally included in the cast, her presence makes it as if she exists for Tara and not for her own. Even worse, Flora's abilities are taken away by the season's end. To save them from Bloom's attack, Flora sacrifices herself by taking on all the scrapers, but in the process, she loses her power. This does make Flora out to be a hero, but it also makes her stand out from the rest of the gang and offers a way out quickly if the show's creators decide to drop her. Additionally, excluding her is not an impossibility. Musa temporarily loses her magic in Season 2, which prompts the administration to want to expel her from Althea. Musa naturally regains her magic. However, Flora is not given the same chance, which puts her future in the series in jeopardy. Season 2 of Fate, the Winx Saga made an effort to correct the mistakes of Season 1, but it was unable to address the underlying cause of these issues. The most recent installment appears to have been built with the incorrect priorities in mind. While it's vital to make an effort to learn from mistakes made in the past, when writing Flora, the authors took the simple route and choose to simply bandage the problem, rather than attempt to fully address it. If Fate is cancelled because of too much opposition, it will just be another Netflix adaptation that didn't work. With that, we're wrapping up today's video about Fate, the Winx Saga. Have you watched Season 2 yet? Do you agree that Flora lacks screen time in Season 2 as well? Let us know in the comment section below. Before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. And we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.